Good afternoon, and welcome back again to here. So here we are going to start with the chapter 1. Here we are going to talk about system of the equations. In the previous section or in the previous lecture, I remember that we mentioned something. What's a expression? What's different between expression? And what's the difference between expression? What's the difference between equation? What's the function that we are always talking about? Something we say f of x is equal to x squared minus 1. And what we have many things. These are important. Maybe we say inequality or something else. So here we are talking about the expression and equation. And we see that if we have two equations more, for example, the two variables, x plus y equal to 1, this is called equation. The second, for example, x minus 5y equal to 0, that's called the second equation. Together, if we combine together, if we put it together, it's called systems. Then the system has got solution, and we are going to find the value of the x and y. And we have many methods to find them. Two of them is very famous, the substitution method, and it's called simultaneously method. Together means that we are going to eliminate one of them together. So maybe the equation is more and the variable is more than 2. Maybe we have what? Kindly be here. Put your mobile away. Put your mobile, yes. Good. So maybe we have 3 variables together. This is called also system. How many variables do we have here? We have 3 variables. So we are going to study one of them one by one. And maybe if you have a lot of things, it's not easy to solve together. So in that time, we are going to use matrix. If we have many things, we are going to use matrix, maybe 2 by 2, 3 by 3, and we are going to solve the matrix way. You need, because you are dealing with the bacteria and viruses and many things, so maybe you have many variables, you have many parameters. In that case, the parameter can be changed to x, y, z, w, and go on. So during all these parameters, during of all the equations that you have, it's better to use the matrix. So first of all, try to learn how to solve the matrix. Then later you can use the computer to solve the parameter for you. That's why here we are going to understand or teach or get the knowledge how to solve each one by hands. Then later we are maybe in the advanced, in the MSc that you, inshallah, you are going to take it. Maybe during the master degree, you need to use the computer. That's it. So I'm going to use them. And after finishing these 3 sections, first and the second and third, we have a modeling. I try to give you as a model to solve something. Here we have a linear equation. We say, what do you mean by linear? You can see from your lecture note. The system of linear equation means that each variable, x or y, they are what? With the power 1, degree 1. Good. So here we have a power 1. That's why you can see from here, x is 1, y 1, x 1, y 1. So I have a linear. And I have 2 equations. So it's called linear system or system of linear equations. Understood here? Clear? Good. No question? Good. So how we solve them? You can see the equation number 1, equation number 2, how we solve them. Whatever you like, you can solve for one variable, substitute, back substitution, means that substitute in the places. So the first method that we are going to use it is called what? It's called elimination. Okay, dear? The system of equation substitution method. We are going to use the substitution first. The second method is what? Is elimination. So here we are. We have a substitution method and elimination or simultaneously method. So if I have this equation, how we solve it together, can you help me? Let me first, I'm going to do the first one, and asking you for the second. So we have 2x, you can see. Yes, we have here 2x plus y equal to 1, 3x plus 4y equal to 14. So how we solve that one? How we solve that one together? I'm going to use the first method. Yes, the first method is say what? That one is equation number 1. And that one is equation number 2. So I'm going to use substitution method. How? For example, I say from equation number 1, okay, y equal to what? 1 minus 2x. Am I right? Y equal to 1 minus 2x. Good. Then how we solve it? Yeah, we substitute it in equation number 2. Am I right? So I'll get what? 3x plus 4 equal to 14. So I'm going to substitute this value. No worries. Later I'm going to share this PDF with you, okay? In the Google Classroom. So you have it if you like. So 1 minus 2x. Understood why? Because we substituted there. Then we are going to solve 3x plus, kindly put your mobile silent. Okay. Then we have 4 minus 8x equal to 14. Understood here? Then now I have one equation with one variable, which is the x, linear x. So it's easy to find them. Of course, I have what? Minus 5x equal to what? 10. And x equal to minus 2. Divide by minus 5. We bring that number to the other side. It will be 14 minus 4. And 3 and 8 will be minus 5. And then we can divide them. Do you understand or not? Repeat it. Good. So, okay. Yash. Kindly put your mobile silent. Okay, good. Look at here, dears. We have 3x minus 8x, and we have 14. I'm going to take that onto the other side. It will be minus 4. Clear that one? Good. And you know 14 minus 4, of course, is equal to 10. And I have two quantities, x and x. I have 3 addition and minus 8. Like you have a 3 thousandths, and you are you should pay 8. So it remains what? You have minus 5. Understood? Then we are going to divide both sides by 5. So you can say by minus 5. So minus 5, minus 5. Negative over negative is positive. 5 over 5 is 1. So it remains x. Negative over positive, it will be negative. 10 over 5, of course, 2. So at least we got one variable. Now, because y equal to what? Here, 1 minus 2x. So y it will be what? 1 minus 2 minus 2. Am I right? So negative multiply negative, positive 4. 2 by 2, 4. It will be what? Y is 5. So I got minus 2 and 5. I'm going to put them as an ordered pair, x and y. X is y, because we are going to talk about something else later. So for here, do you have any question? Clear, dears? Good. Now, what do you mean by the solution give you what in reality? Intersection. For example, the first line, you can draw the first line. So I have two equations, that one with that one. 2x. I can write like that. 1 minus, we say that, 1 minus 2x. Let that one be L1, line number 1. Now I'm going to use the other one. It will be what? 14 minus 3x over 4. Am I right? Line number 2. I bring line number 1 from equation number 1, line number 2 from equation number 2. Clear, dears? Good. Why I changed that on to y? To give you the sketch, because you know, I think in your mind, if I have y equal to x, the graph is like what? How? How? Horizontal, like that? That vertical, like that? No? Okay. We have a slant. A slant. Okay? Lat, slant, or it's called oblique. Up to you. So we have a slant. So this is the graph of y equal to x. So how about if I say y equal to minus x? How about the graph of that one? Exactly. It will be on the opposite direction, right? That one is what? Is y equal to minus x. Okay. So how about if I modify that one? How? If I say y equal to x plus 1. Plus 1 means that shift to up, right? Minus 1, shift to down. So, of course, if that one, if that one is the graph of x, of course, the green is x plus 1. Am I right? Understood here? 1 to shift. How about minus? Come to down. If I say minus 5, the same line coming to down to here, to by minus 5 units to down. Clear? Good? Good. Now, how about if I have 1 minus x? Look, in my mind, I'm going to change minus x first, then plus 1. Am I right? These two are equal. Why I change it to like that? To imagine that at the beginning, you have what? You have minus x, then plus 1. So if I want to sketch, I say that one is minus 1, and the blue is what? Is y equal to 1 minus x. Clear, dears? So here, because we have a linear, most of the graph is like a line, because we have a linear. That's why it's called linear, because the graph will give you the line. Okay, dears? Clear? Good. So how about if I, for example, multiply by 2 here? If I say minus 2x plus 1, the shape not changed a lot, but you can see it's like that, and here it will be changed. Understood, dears? So as a shape, as a line, no, the same line. You can see that one and that one, they are the same line. You can see something like that. But maybe here's changing. Here's called x intersect, and there's called y intersect. What do you mean by x intersect, y intersect? If I say y is equal to 0, how I know that graph is passing the origin? Who gave you that idea? Of course, if I say let x be 0, y will be what? I will get what? I will get y also equal to 0. So give me the point 0, 0, right? If I say y equal to x plus 1, so give me that point and that point kindly, because I am sure about upping, shifting to up, but give me the point. Yalla, give me the point. Let make, because I want to find the x intersect. So let x be 0. Y will be what? Y is 1. So where is 0 and 1? Where's the point of 0 and 1? 0 over x, 1 over y. So here's the 0 and 1. Am I right? Means that x is 0, y is 1. Understood here? Can you give me this point also? Huh? How do you know? In that time, I'm going to let y be 0. Let y be 0. So if I say y be 0, so x plus 1 equal to 0. Am I right? Look at that equation. So first time, make x be 0. Second time, let make be 0, y be 0. Okay? So you'll get, of course, x intersect. Then x will be what? Minus 1. Now I got a new point, which is what? Sorry. Which is what? Minus 1 and 0. Of course, x should be here and 0. So where's minus 1 and 0? As she said, we can find is here. So if I ask you, for example, to graph 2x plus y equal to 1, which is the first question, do you think it's hard? No. How we solve that one? How we sketch the graph? Silent? How we set? How we set the graph? Yalla. Let y be what? 1 minus 2x. Am I right? Make it a y and x. Solve for y. Means that y be the left side, the rest be the right side. Okay. Then first let, as you say, let x be 0. Yalla, I will get y is equal to what? 1. So I got what? 0 and 1. Do you have any problem with it? No. How about the second let? Let y be 0. So I'll get what? I get 1 minus 2x equal to 0. Or I will get minus 2x is equal to minus 1. Right? So x will be what? Divide by minus to both sides, you will get 1 over 2. So the next example, the next, point is what? S. 1 over 2 and 0. So I have 2 points, 0 and 1. I'm going to call that one as a P1 and P2. So for that point, I'm going to just put it on the x-axis. Here's first point, 0 and 1. 0 and 1, P1. Where's the second? 1 over 2 and 0. Am I right? Am I right? So I'm 100%. I know the shape is like what? That's x, that's minus x. Am I right? Look, that's minus x. I'm 100% about that. The shape is the slant to the left slant. So I can sketch it without calculator, without any computer or something to graph it. It's easy because I know 100% passing these 2 points, P2 and P1. Clear? If I ask you to do the second for me, can you do it? Yalla. I know it's a little bit hard, but you can do it. Yalla. Let me show you the example. Sketch the second line for me. So I'm going to stop the recording. Good. So as we say, here's the solution. The solution means that intersection of our system. Means that we have 2 lines and they are intersect 100% at these points. So you can see from the graph, we have a -2, we have 5 here. So 5 here. So you can see in that point, they intersect at the 5. So that's the meaning, geometrical meaning of the intersect, or geometrical meaning of the solving system. Understood here? Good. Now, as we say that, sometimes the line are parallel to each other. Line number 1 is parallel to the line number 2. Sometimes they are coincide on each other. Line number 1 is also coincide They are overlapping each other. There is no difference. So we have a different translation in mathematics for those situations. Look at here. Kindly try at home, try to solve the exercise number 5. During the exam or final quizzes, you will see some example like that itself or like that. So if you can solve that one, means that you can answer the quiz. Okay, you got it. The exercises that we mentioned here is important. Good. So here we are. We are going to talk about the second method, what's called elimination. Before I'm going to the second, do you have a question? Did you understand everything? Good job. Yalla be here. Hello. Okay, good. We have elimination. Means that canceling, right? Means that solving these two equations together. So how we eliminate? Okay, yeah. So we have what? You can see the easy example. When I say eliminate, means I solve together. I say, if I have some example easy, I can say just add them. Why I say add them? Because the coefficient of the y variable with the coefficient of another y variable are opposite to each other and equal in quantity and different from the sign or opposite in the sign. So that's why we can eliminate y. Am I right? Then, so now I'm adding 3x plus 1. It will be 4x. 14 plus 2, 16. So I got what? I got, yes, you're right. I got 2x is equal to 16, 4x is equal to 16, so x is equal to 4 after dividing by 4. Good. Now I got the first value, first substitution directly. Am I right? So put it whatever you like in equation number 1 or equation number 2. For example, I see equation number 2 is easier for me. So I say put or substitute in equation number 2. So I have x minus 2y equal to 2, yes, and x is equal to 4. So it means that 4 minus 2y equal to 2. Am I right, dears? And 2y equal to what? So minus 2y equal to minus 2, and as you say, y equal to 1. Clear, dears? Now I have what? I have 4 and 1. So I know what's meaning that. Means that at 4 and 1, yeah, we have an intersection point. Understood, dear? Here's at 4 and 1, I have an intersection point. You can see from here, we have an intersection point. Clear, dears? Kindly, at home, try to solve the exercise number 9 by elimination method. Maybe during the exam, I say use the elimination. So kindly try to control both of them. Now, as we say, maybe we have an intersection, line number 1, line number 2. Maybe line number 1 and line number 2, they are parallel. Or maybe they are overlapping to each other, coincide to each other. You can see, we are going to see just one line, but in the real, they are two, but they are on each other. In that case, we have one solution. In that case, we don't have any solution, so we say the system has no solution. And in that case, we have infinite solution. We say the system has infinite solution. How do you know how we solve that one? How we get one? Look at here. Let me solve that one. Can you do it for me? Use the elimination. Yalla. Yes, that one. Yalla. Solve it and tell me about the value. Can you do it? Good job. Do you have any idea to do it? Good. Done? Okay. X equal to 2, Y equal to? Shall I solve it? No, I'm going to solve it, but help me, because you did it before. So we have example 2. So we have 3x plus 2y equal to 14. X minus 2y equal to 2. Okay. Look at here. So it's better to, we don't have a 2 here, right? I think I did a mistake. 3x minus y. I did a mistake, sorry. 3x minus y equal to 14. Oh, what's that? It's another, oh, example number 4. Why didn't it say that? So let me change it again. Example number 4. Sorry. Example number 4. So we have 3x minus y equal to 0. 5x 22. Up to you. Here, just solve it. I'm going to solve by elimination. It's easier. How? I'm going to multiply the first equation by 2. Okay, up to you. Look, so I'll get 0, right? I'll get minus 2. I'll get 6. So if I multiply that one by 2, I'll get 6 minus 2 and 0. Clear? It's okay. Happens. Tamam? Good. Now, eliminating is easier. 11x equal to 22, which means that x is equal to 2. You are right. How about y? Yalla, put where? Okay, Jamat. Put where? Y like your dynamo. Put in equation number. First example, Bonum. For example, the first is easier, right? So I'm going to put in the 3x. I say 3x minus y equal to 0 in equation number 1. So 3 by 2 minus y equal to 0 means that y equal to 6. So I got 2 and 6. So how many solutions do we have? One solution. So we have one solution, which is intersection, means that intersection point. Remember. Okay, now for the example number 5, can you help me? Dan, do not forget about exercise 23. Good. So exercise number 5, sorry. Yalla, together. 8x minus 2y. Let me do 8x minus 2y equal to 5. Okay. The other minus 12, 3, 7. Am I right? Good. Yalla, how we solve that one? If I use the second method, I should multiply both equation. Why? Because the coefficient of none of them are equal. So I'm going to multiply equation number 1 by what? By 3. Why 3? Because here's 3. So I'm going to multiply by 3. How about equation number 2? By 2. So I will get what? 3 by 8? 24x minus 6y equal to 15. That's the equation number 1, new one. How about for the second? 24x, okay. Again, 6y equal to 14. So there's a mistake, I think. Minus, here's minus. And here's, of course, I'll get minus. Now, we can eliminate or add them. So I'll get what? That one with that one, 0. That one with that one, 0 and 29. So I got what? Which is not true. Not true. So means that has no solution. Clear, dears? Clear? Good. So if you got some unlogic things like a 0 equal to 1, -2 equal to 0, something like that, it means that has no solution. How about example number 6? Do not forget about here. Yalla. 3x minus 6y. Four x 4 minus 8 is 16. يلا again يا جماعة. Yeah, what shall we do? Yes. يلا. Okay. Up to you. Yes, why not? The easiest number. So I'll get 12 x minus 24 y okay. How about that one? So you can see the same things. If you try to multiply one of them to minus, of course, that one will be plus, that one will be minus. Am I right? So eliminate that one, you'll get 0. Eliminate that one, you'll get 0. So in that case, if I get 0, 0, or you can say both equations are the same, you can see, in that case, we have infinite solution. Clear, dears? Did you understand everything? Hello? Good. Thank you. So here we are. Now, you can see the solution and the graph of it. In 10.1, do you have a question? Do you think it's hard? No, just need work, a little bit work. Maybe at least one example, two examples, one exercise, you'll deal with it. You see it's easy. Any question? 10.1? Okay. Now we are going to 10.2. So let me stop here.